Hello everyone and welcome to a special shop update episode of the Nekozuki podcast. Today is Sunday, February 26th. I recorded the podcast yesterday and I said I would give you a rundown of what's going up into the shop update. I just finished all the beauty shots of the products now, so these will be going into the shop on Monday, February 27th, 2017, and you can find information about when exactly they're up on my Instagram. I'll be going through to just do some editing on the photos and such tonight to make sure that the product is the best represented. As you can see, there's actually quite a bit going up, and I wanted to chat to you a little bit about products that are in the shop that I'm getting ready to ship, and that is mainly the club, which I am doing in conjunction with Ancient Arts Yarns. The first shipment went out at the beginning of February, so if you haven't received your shipment, I believe everyone has, but if you haven't, you might want to look away. This month's fabric was this gorgeous fabric, and this I purchased in Osaka in November. So you could get a small wedge or a small box bag out of that with a bunch of goodies and yarn to match. So this skein is the Ancient Arts Yarns. Okay, I'm trying not to blow it out, but at the same time I really want to show you because look at it, look at this blue. It actually matches the bag, and the gradations between the yellow, and she's actually got the green perfect. So I'm really happy with how Caroline dyed the yarn, and there's passionate as well, so you're able to choose between the 80% superwash fine merino and 20% nylon fingering, or the passionate, which is an 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 8-ply cable heavy fingering sport. It's actually a true sport weight. And the happy news about this is thank you so much for your support of the club. I really appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun with this venture. It's a little bit different, which is always nice. And actually, to announce that the next signups are open. They are going to be open until March 15th, 2017, with that shipment leaving here the first week of April. And this month I have included an extra where you can actually purchase more skeins of yarn. Every club shipment that you purchase will come with one skein, but if you wanted 2 or 3 or however many you would like, basically you can just put in a quantity and add it. And then that will be added on top of the skein that you do receive with the club. So if you want 2 skeins, add just 1 skein. And basically how it's set up for the actual listing is it's called extra skein. So you just go extra skein, add to cart, and then I'll make sure that it matches whichever base that you select based on what you've selected to go with your wedge or box and then the base. Yeah, so I'm really excited to do the next club. The goodies for the next couple months are amazing, and I hope that you guys can join us. So I'm really happy with how this month turned out, and I'm really excited, like I said, to do the next couple. So let's get into what is actually going to be ready to ship, or mostly ready to ship. This week I finished a bunch of big bags, I finished a bunch of small bags, small box bags, and I finished a couple obi bags actually. So one of the big box bags is this, or big bags, sorry, is this gorgeous geisha print. This is why I actually developed a big box, or the big bags, as for this print. Absolutely stunning. And I'm sorry, the colors will be better in the photos. It is 4:45 on a very dreary February day, so these are not going to be the best representation. But I'm going to have it in that olivey tone, this purple, and then I also have it on black. So these 3 are ready made, and then there are going to be 2 more available because it kind of comes as a panel print, so I'm only able to make 2 more of these. All of them will also have this matching handle. Yeah, so there will be 3 total of each of those colorways. There's also a teal coming. I just have to do some fixing to the handle before I can show that to you and post it. Then we have Grumpy Owls. Why it's Grumpy Owls is because of this one. And owls and bandanas and top hats. Now, fabric placement will be different on both sides of these bags. Oh, and that's the other thing about these bags with the geisha. That's totally washing out. Is that the back is actually the florally kind of print from the front. There we go. That's actually true to the color, the bright colors. So you see it's on the front, geisha, and then the back is floral to match the middle of that bag. Then we have bird pattern. Let's see if I can get this brighter now. There we go. Sorry, I'm still recording on my iPhone and I'm just kind of trying to get everything balanced out. Koi. And again, different placement on both sides of the bag. The koi are about 5.5 inches large, so these are quite large bags. Budgies and other miscellaneous birds on a hot pink bag. Most of these prints are only suitable for the biggest of the bags, but I will be adding some of them as large box bags as I get there, when I get time. Cats at sewing machines with mice also sewing. Very quirky print. I'll have the pale rose with brown cats and then an ivory-ish white with navy cats. Again, like I said, the photos in the shop will be a lot nicer. Those guys are about 5 inches high. Sassy cat among the flowers. I think these are probably roses. All black cats are now sassy cats. And all my black prints will be referred to as sassy cat prints. I have that on kind of that yellowy, and I also have it on a red, which changes the flower colors. The cats are 5.5 inches high. I have a very quirky polar bear print, polar bear comic print. I was going to get this one anyway. I love the colors in it. But then I also saw this saying. So enjoy your worries while you can. Or sorry, enjoy your worries. You may never have them again. So, philosophical polar bear fabric as a comic with some penguins. Then there's also pancake polar bear with penguin. So they're making pancakes. Every time I see that fabric, I really want pancakes. There's more sassy black cat. Sassy cat, sassy cat. This one also has a fantastic cat bum. Then I have 2 large wedge obi bags. This is some of the last of this fabric. It's got a black twill base, so that I could actually make it as a large wedge. The back is actually obi fabric, and then the front is the obi as well. Then I've got silver with this pink and silver patterning. I love this section in it. And it's got a silver back and then a black bottom as well. And those are all one of a kind. You will not find them again because I'm actually almost out of those obi. And every cut was a little bit different too. Sorry if you can hear the kitty cat. He's singing me the song of his people, or at least briefly. Busy kimono print. This is a small box bag. I love the crane up here. A version of this is already in the shop, but this one has a purple zipper. Cats. This one still reminds me of Dahlia. I really still think she needs a pearl collar with the pink bow. This one's got chandeliers, carousel horses, the Eiffel Tower, and the best part, I think, is the Baroque cats in the back here, or the cats that make up the Baroque wallpaper pattern. I have this in pink, and I also have it in mint. Then, if you've been watching the podcast for a while, you'll recognize this print. I am down to some of the last of this print, and it's making me sad, so it's going slow. But it's bright sheep on navy, bright pink zipper. Another hedgie bag, blue hedgies. There's one of those in the shop, so that'll be a second one. I also have multicolor hedgies, bright blue zipper. This one's cool. It's red and white cat faces, but this right here is the kanji for cat. So I really enjoy that. This is one of the ones I picked up in Japan in March. So all the big bag fabrics that are being posted right now are ones that I picked up in November. All the small bags are fabrics that I picked up in March, and the obi are also from March, as far as I can remember. There's been a lot of fabric come into this house this last year. I really like this bag. I tried to do the pink and this kind of aqua to pull out some of the tones that are like subdued tones. It's really hard to find subdued zipper colors and ribbon colors, but I like how it kind of pops. I really like the cat whip or wraps per inch gauge. It's basically just a bag with a bunch of knitting stuff on it. And then up here, so when you set your bag down, there's your zipper up. Your handle will always sit so that if it's a directional print, it's right side up when it's sitting down with the zipper up. So like with this one, this is the Clutter of Cats. I have a very different name for it based on this cat. However, it would probably get me complaints on YouTube. So if you would like to know it, message me on Instagram or YouTube and I will tell you. It does involve swear words, but we're gonna go with the PC version of A Clutter of Cats. And I love it. I've also got a multicolored, this one was definitely from March, and I've got a multicolored print of this from November that I'm super excited to work with. Again, so see, if it's directional, everything will sit right way up when you're using it. So there's that one. Peonies and sakura on navy with gold accents. There is going to be one of these guys. I love this print. It's gorgeously busy, and I love the gold, like, I guess it's not speckling. It's kind of like, it's like applied glitter or something. I don't know how you classify that, but it's gorgeous. I love it. I've got an ivory version of this that's been really popular. It's got gold top stitching just to make it extra sparkly. And then finally, a cotton linen blend bag, gray tabbies on pink. This one, the handle, they're kind of scattered. The majority of them are sitting upright. 2/3 of them. But I really like this bag. I didn't get much of this fabric either, but I did find some natural fabric with the gray tabbies on it when I was back in November. So anyway, I'm going to go edit this upload, and then I'm going to go edit product photos, and I will get everything into the shop tomorrow. I would say that everything will be in the shop by 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I've got a couple things to do in the morning and the afternoon, so it's going to be a busy day, but I'll try and get everything up by 6. If you follow me on Instagram, that's the easiest way to find out about shop updates and shop news, besides the podcast. And I will provide links to the site on YouTube. It will be nekozukiknits.com. We're going to try and remember to put it right here. If I see this in my editing as something else, but it is nekozukiknits.com. So thanks so much, guys, and I hope you have an awesome few days. Thanks. Bye.